Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the Friday Night Rock Show the one and only Mr. Dweezil Zappa. Dweezil, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Kendall, you're in charge of this one.
That's because I'm a Zappa fan, and I am very privileged to be here with Dweezil, and I want to know, what can we expect from your show tonight?
Well, we're playing the entire album of Apostrophe, which is a really good place to start for people that aren't familiar with the music. You know, this whole tour that we've been doing since 2006 has really been a chance to expose new people to Frank's music, and Apostrophe, I think, is just a really good gateway into the music for those who are uninitiated. So that whole record we're going to perform, and then another hour of other music from throughout his whole career.
And Apostrophe, that one's got Stinkfoot and all the good stuff.
Well, it's got a lot of great stuff on it. It's got songs that people know, like Yellow Snow and St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast, Cosmic Debris, the song Apostrophe itself. So there's a lot of really good variety. Just on that record alone, you have so many different styles. You have rock, jazz, you have gospel, blues, you have experimental things, you have so many great textures. The instrumentation has so many interesting details, and that's really what Frank's music is about overall. It's the unpredictability and the amount of variety and details that you can experience. Even listening to it for years and years, you'll still find new things in it.
Well, I know I certainly do. I have to ask you, you've got this What the Hell Was I Thinking project, which sounds really interesting. Is it coming to some sort of conclusion? I'm
actually talking about different ways that I will put it together in the end, because really what it is it's an instrumental record that is best described as an audio movie, because it's a continuous piece of music that constantly morphs, and it has different soundscapes, and then there are all these different guitar players that start falling out of the speakers. It's like seeing a movie with every actor that is famous that you can imagine. So you have all these guitar players from Brian May to Eddie Van Halen to Steve Vai to Angus and Malcolm Young, Yngwie Malmsteen, all these different people that play at random times throughout the piece on different styles of music. So I still have more people that I want to record. I'd like to
Page and Beck.
Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page, and there's plenty of other people. Even some new guitar players that are doing some great things now that people are just becoming familiar with. Players like Guthrie Govan, who's a UK guy, and Wayne Krantz, who's an experimental sort of jazz guitar player, and There's plenty of people that I want to put on there. I just need to spend some time with it. But I have an interesting way to make a visual to it as well. So.
Where's my invite to play on this then, Dweezil?
I'm not sure what your address is. It might have got lost.
I'll leave it with you.
The thing is that I was really wanting to ask you is I've watched some of your stuff on YouTube and what have you. You seem to have inherited your father's humour. Do you think that it was ingrained into you, or,
I think, growing up in the household that we grew up in, humor was a big part of everything. We certainly enjoy things that are humorous, and we tend to have a sense of the ridiculous as being our favorite thing, So, I mean, certainly, whatever his own preferences were, they certainly came into, influence for us growing up.
And I have to ask you this. Sorry, I do. Are you really named after your mum's little pinky toe?
Well, that's the story that I heard. I'm not really sure if it's actually true or not. I suppose so.
Well, it's in Wikipedia. It must be true.
Yeah.
Oh, Dweezil, I've got a question for you, because you actually played in what I consider to be one of the greatest rock bands of all time. I am, of course, talking about the amazing Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap, yes. I've played with them.
Break with the Wind.
Break Like the Wind. Yes. Yeah, I played on stage with them a few times, and also on that album. The song, well, the record was called Break Like the Wind, but I played on a song called Diva Fever. and it had this extended section where it was a drum breakdown, and it was supposed to be a guitar duel between me and Nigel. But Nigel,
Just the word Nigel,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Nigel decided that something wasn't possible for him to participate in that duel, and so it just became my solo.
Right, get over your laughter. Get the next question, I think.
Next question.
Nigel
Just
Tufnell.
Nigel Tufnell.
Yeah.
Was your
Yes.
guitar amp turned to 11?
It probably wasn't, but I think that is always what Nigel plays on. So.
So oh, right, okay. Get a grip, woman. You've appeared in some films.
Yeah, a couple here or there.
Mm-hmm. Come on, tell us.
Well, I think things that people know about are that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man, and then the Pretty in Pink movie. And I did a movie not too long ago that is, I haven't even seen it, but it's coming out, and supposedly it's winning all kinds of audience awards at festivals for, like, favorite comedy or something. But it's a movie called Fully Loaded. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'll look out for that.
Yeah.
Also, you see, you're a man of many talents because you were the voice of Duckman.
Well, I was a voice on the show Duckman. I wasn't Duckman. I was
You were-
Ajax.
You were, that makes all the difference.
Yes, the son of Duckman.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look out for that as well. Is there anything you haven't done? And one thing I did want to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
it says Dweezil Zappa, inventor. What is that about?
Well, I guess somehow when people were writing up this information they put on the internet, I did make an amplifier with PV Electronics, so it was a particular amplifier that was pretty different in terms of the way it operated and the way it looked. So I guess somebody decided that inventor was
It
a
wasn't
way
the wheel
to
or the
describe.
light bulb. Or
No, that would have been good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your plans after this tour?
Well, I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old daughter, so we have Christmas coming up, and got to make plans for all that. And then hopefully I'll have some time in the beginning of the year to work on some of my own music again before we all start doing more of this stuff. We have a lot of touring plans that have already been set into motion, so we have touring in February and April, and then some stuff in the summertime, and again probably back in Europe and UK in the fall.
Dweezil, tonight you're on stage at De Montfort Hall in Leicester.
Uh-huh.
What guitars are you going to be using tonight?
Well, I really only play one guitar all night. I just play the SG because that one is pretty much what is needed for the job, for the material that we're doing on this tour. And I have a backup SG as well in case something happens, but mainly it's just the one. Some tours where we have different material, I'll take 3 or 4 guitars out there, so I might have a Strat and a Les Paul, but it's usually the SG.
Is the SG your favourite guitar?
It's my favorite one to play these days for sure. It turned out to be the easiest one to play when you compare it to other guitars. I started off playing mostly Stratocasters shaped guitars, and when I switched to the SG, it was awkward at first, but then it became the easiest one to play, and now Stratocasters are hard to play.
I like my SG because it is half the weight of a Les Paul.
Well, yeah, they're definitely not as heavy, but they're easier to play too, just based on where the neck joint meets the body, and it's just more comfortable.
Yeah, so we're coming to your gig tonight. We're going to look forward to it very much. But when are you coming to England next, after this one?
Most likely it will be next fall. We have some plans for another special event in London, like we did the Roundhouse thing last year. But we, I hope that we'll be able to come back and do several shows in the UK, because this run's been pretty good. We have 13 shows that we've been doing on this particular tour. So
You must be tired.
yeah, it's all right.
Well, Dweezil, thank you very much for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dweezil Zappa.
On HFM. Proud to be local.
Thank you.